Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? You're fine. That's good. I welcome you in my class. That is English for Grade 1. We are learning Unit 9. Its title is Making Q is Important. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is, or modify it for your convenience. So we are going to learn to write sentences by using naming and action words. Before this, in your English primer, you have learned sentence structure. You remember how we make a sentence, and you know the words together make a sentence. I hope you remember. If not, you may watch this video lecture again. And we are going to learn further to show a series of actions in a picture by writing action verbs. Know that words combine to make sentences. Brainstorm together ideas for various activities and tasks. These are our today's assignment. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran Surah Al-Baqarah verse 31. He, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, taught Adam alayhi salam the names of all things. Yes, my dear students, what this beautiful verse is telling us. Beta, first of all, Allah created everything, Allah named everything, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught these names to Adam alayhi salam. And we also know all things, everything has a name. And that is called a naming word, remember? So, beta, we have learned about naming word, we have learned about action words. So, before we start our today's lecture, you tell to your teacher what are naming words and what are action words. Pause the video, answer these questions, and then come back. Yes, my dear students, I hope you remember that everything around us has a name. Everything which we can touch, hold, see, or feel has a name, and that is called a naming word. And this naming word may be a naming word for a person, for a place, or a thing. Remember, we have learned about it. So look at the pictures on page number 81 and tell the names. So whatever you find, the naming words in this picture, tell to your teacher. Pause the video, complete this activity, and then come back. Yes, my dear students, I hope you could name, this is grapes wine, right? This is called grapes wine. It's a fox. These are grapes. Could you name all these things? Good job. Now, the next thing is action words. What are action words? The action is something that someone is doing. For example, sleeping, sitting, and napping. So, even though there is no movement, there is still an action. Okay, so action means what one is doing, what is the state of a person, and it is not necessary that you are moving, then it's action. Like you are sitting, it's an action. You are listening, it's an action. I'm speaking, it's an. So action means whatever you are doing, it's action, right? Okay, its examples are what he's doing. He's riding a bicycle. So ride is action. What he's doing, he's playing. Play is an action. What is he doing? He's sleeping. He's doing nothing. If you look at him, he's doing nothing. But sleep is also an action, right? So every time we keep on doing something. Okay, so now look at the pictures of page number 81 and tell some action words. Okay, whatever you find out in these pictures, what action words are there? Pause the video, tell the action words to your teacher, and then come back. Yes, my dear students, I hope in every picture you could find the action. He saw, fox, saw, thought, wanted, he wanted to get the grapes. He tried or jumped. He jumped again or tried again, and then he went away. You see, in every picture there is an action. Now we recalled about naming words, we recalled about action verbs, and what is the next step? We join them together to make sentences. So what is a sentence? Teacher will divide class in groups and teacher will write words on board and students in groups will rearrange these words to make a sentence. So in this way, teacher, you will write. Now, my dear students, what you will do, look at these words. The, on, book, table is the. We know it's not a sentence, right? A sentence is arrangement of words which make sense. It is not making any sense. So your teacher will write words like this on board. What you will do, you will rearrange them to make a sentence like this. The book is on the table. Now it becomes a sentence, right? So pause the video, make sentences for the words your teacher is writing, and then come back. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? So what we have learned so far, we recalled naming words, we recalled action words, and we recalled the sentence structure. Now you are brainstorm for the activity which I'm going to give you now. And what is that? Now teacher will divide class in 6 groups, okay? And each group will explain one picture in series. So on page number 81, these are pictures. We have already found few naming words in these pictures, all the action words in these pictures. So every group will look at one picture and will tell one sentence about it. Okay, so all the class is going to participate. Teacher will divide you in 6 groups and you will tell one sentence. Every group going to tell one sentence about one picture. Okay, so pause the video, enjoy this activity, and then come back. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? Good job, you are smart. Now you are ready to do the actual task. All of you settle down, go back to your seats and open your book on page number 81. And whatever you told about the pictures, you will write over here in this space, and you will write just few 4 lines. Okay, you will explain whatever you told sentences. Now you will write the same. Okay, so pause the video, all of you complete this task in your book and then come back. Yes, my dear students, good job. So you used all the naming and action words while writing. Good job, you are smart. Now I'm going to give you homework. You will write 5 sentences using action and naming words. And here is a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. So what we have learned today, we learned to show a series of actions in picture by writing action verbs. Know that words combine to make sentences. Brainstorm together ideas for various activities or tasks. Are we done with it? Yes, so that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning and take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.